Hello. You alright, buddy?
How are we?
We're doing something a little bit different today. I'm with my good friend, Mr. Daniel Shamim, co-owner of Stone Superstore. So their warehouse is based in Middleton, which is where we are today. The plan is we've got a couple of issues over at our warehouse in terms of the way we deal with our stock, issues with couriers and wrapping. So I thought we'd visit Dan today, have a see what he does. He's been running this place for about 10 years, so he's a little bit of a pro in the industry. Hopefully we can take a couple of tips from him and sort out the JGFO warehouse.
Sounds like a plan. Welcome to Dan's Top Tips.
Seems like a good one. Right, so Dan, obviously all of your tiles are palleted.
Basically, this is the safest way to go and distribute tiles. Palletize them all up to about sort of a metre and a half, give or take. Don't go higher because otherwise it will fall over. And then also because we distribute everything from a nationwide perspective, it has to be on a pallet because that's how third parties handle it and it's the easiest way around the country.
So I'm not going to fit a sofa on a single pallet. But would your couriers allow you to put, say, 2 pallets together?
Yeah, they would. In effect, your pallets, I think the industry standard is 1.2 by 1.2 and that's a pallet space.
Okay.
For a sofa, you would go and take up 2 spaces or 3.
Right, so they'll then just charge you 3 pallets,
yeah, they charge
as usual.
3 pallets, yeah.
Right, and then in terms of the cling film, is this all hand done?
This is actually hand done. There are machines that you can get to wrap it all for you.
Yeah.
We find it far quicker to actually go and do it all by hand.
Our wrapping just takes absolutely ages and take up to 15-20 minutes to wrap these things, so
You need to speed them up.
we need to speed it up. More sofas, more wrapping needs to be done. So Dan, obviously this is your picking sheet for this order.
This is an order that will come across. Warehouse manager will print off all the orders in the morning and then he'll print off some more about 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
He'll then distribute these to the pickers. We'll then give this to a driver who will then go and lower the stock for them, take it out of whatever location it's from. Pallet, polystyrene, put your tiles on, make sure it's all correct there, band it over. They'll take it back to the warehouse manager, have a final check off of that, make sure it's good, take a picture, that will then get wrapped up with the pallet wrap and shipping label goes on and then on the wagon.
The major problem that we've got is finding enough staff, especially for the warehouse. So we're constantly looking for drivers. We're opening up a new showroom soon. We've been interviewing for the last 2 months and we're just finding no one reasonable right for the job. So how do you bring staff in? What do you do to incentivise them to want to work here? How do you incentivise them to want them to stay?
The main thing that we do really is that we have a very good core team. So you need to get your core team sorted first. And then that core team will be able to deal with, let's say, 50% of the year. And then come your peak months, you'll be able to go out to agency and you'll bring them in for the busier periods. And then obviously your core team are so good, they'll be able to then teach these agency staff how it goes and how to do things properly, all the procedures. And then based on that, we've had agency people that we actually then go and take on after the 6 months because they enjoy it here. It's a good level of work and everything. We don't push people to their limits and everything like that. We have a bit of slack so that not everyone's blowing up. We have a big family culture.
With the new showroom that we're getting, it's looking like we're going to have the office staff and the warehouse staff all located in the same place. So do you also find it easier just dealing with orders, dealing with any issues because everyone's in one unit?
It's so much better to be on site because then if you've got problems, if you've got quality issues, sort it out there and then. It's far more reactive to have everything all in one place.
Now obviously with the agency, it usually tends to be a little bit more expensive. Is that just something you're willing to swallow so that you can call on staff during the busier months?
Yeah, exactly. We swallow that because based upon how much more business you can do with slightly more people, that outweighs the small cost on top of it. We basically distribute everything out of here, but then you will have periods where you need more stock of certain things, and that's where the overstock goes to a separate warehouse, which we rent a bit of space in.
If you ever need any tiles nationwide, Stone Superstore is a place to go to, and Dan will sort you out.
Thank you very much. Cheers, mate.
Cheers, buddy. It's really, really insightful. I got some really good information out of Dan. I hope potentially some of you guys involved in the same space will be able to take some ideas as well. I think the main issue that we're having at the moment in the warehouse is the bay system that we've got. Everything's a little bit all over the place. It's not sort of as easy to figure out where everything is, where it needs to go. It's definitely something which I'm going to look into. We might not be able to do it in the same way as them, but I'm sure that we can adapt it to work for our sofas as well. But as I've been tasked with the kitting out of the food truck, so we'd run the numbers on it, we'd sort of limited the full costing of the food truck to £5,000. We got the container for 2,400. I've just bought all of the metal framework to do the hatches and also the door. That came to about £700, 300 in labour costs. Currently got about £1,600 left in the budget. I need to kit it out with all of the cookers, cooking utensils, signage. I'm hoping I'm going to get the whole job done for about 4.5. There's a little bit more budget for anything else that we might need, to any promo or anything like that. I just got to my friend's appliance showroom in Trafford. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get everything, but I'm certainly going to be able to get all of the basics, and then anything that I need to get afterwards, like the bigger griddles, I'm just going to buy online from another supplier. A couple of these. No. Ooh. Water urn. Yes. Yeah. These ones. 3 chopping boards. I'm pretty happy with everything that I've chosen. I'm just going to send me over a full list this evening of everything that I've just picked out. Doing it all at cost price because he's a good friend of mine, so we're going to save a little bit of money there. We're going to the blown bay with him. This is all for the shipping container. It will soon be stationary food truck. So this is some of the metal that we're using for building the serving hatches and the doors. Situational sales training. So obviously to start with, when they come in, we're all about, as we put on our quotes, we're leaving them be, we let them browse. What I typically do, if I overhear them go, I don't like, they're trying to play with the recliners, can't understand how it works, then I'll approach and say, do you want me to plug this in for you? Basically, it's like a funny eavesdrop. You're eavesdropping, but if you do it with a smile and somewhat with a joke. Yeah. But you need to have a bit of like a robotic spiel in your head. What would your spiel be? I'm walking around, you're at the counter. Right. Sorry, already walked past. Try again. Try again. Try again.
Hello, how you doing? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good, how are you?
Yeah, I'm all right. If you need an hand with anything, just let me know, otherwise I'll let you browse.
Perfect. The hand was a bit too Preston-y, I'd say.
Preston-y?
Yeah, Preston-y. The accent.
Hiya, you all right?
Yeah, I'm good, how are you?
Good, I'm all right, thanks. Do you need a hand with anything today?
Right, that was good though, that was good. Right. That's your spiel now.
Right.
One more time, we'll practice it, one more time.
Have a feel free to sit on anything you like, and if you need out, just let me know.
Out. That's another one. It's not really a word, that is it?
Right, okay.
If you need out, that's a Preston word, that.
Right.
I'm not even sure it's a Preston word, I'm not sure it's a word. I'm already walking now, I'm already walking.
Right.
Oh, sorry, customer, just go back 5 metres.
All I've got is the word out flashing around my head.
So my husband died yesterday, you know, I'm moving out somewhere now, I need to get me a sofa bed.
I'm really sorry to hear that.
I think it's your lack of which makes it sound like, I'm really sorry to hear that. It's like you don't give a You're not sorry.
Right,
you're not sorry. You're actually quite glad they died.
You're joking, I'm really sorry to hear that.
No, you can't say you're joking. Obviously I'm not joking about my wife dying.
I'm really sorry about that. I can help you find something small, no problem. Come this way.
That's better, that's better.
Was she nice?
Okay. I like this corner sofa, I think it's really stylish. I've got 3 daughters. How do you think it'll handle with kids?
Oh, I think it'd be great for the kids. These are actually machine washable.
So they unzip, do they?
Yeah, they unzip.
When you say they unzip, pull up a cushion, show them the zip. This is the kind of fabric that's hard to clean because it soaks into the weave. It's very hard to get out. But because they all unzip, easy to wash. Sometimes I'll ask them to show me one which is good for hoovering. It's a big thing. Even some of the men like it.
I do like hoovering under the sofa.
Well, there you go.
I'm a hoover under the sofa kind of guy.
Well, share that passion.
Yeah.
Show that to them. Right, I think that's the end of situational training for today. Not bad. Improvements to be made.
Brilliant, you asked me.
I've just arrived in Chinatown in central Manchester, where the Chinese visa application centre is. Got my form that they needed me to bring, so hopefully I'll just hand in the form and they will give me my passport and visa. So wish me luck. I've just come out the application centre, I've got my passport and I've got my visa. Everything's gone to plan. Off to China we go. So I've just arrived in London. It's been a long day. Now just waiting for my Uber and then I'll be off to Heathrow for the first part of my flight. So the factory just collected me from Xiamen Airport and they have delivered me straight to my hotel. So they're going to pick me up at 9 AM tomorrow morning and we're going to crack on with the trip. It was a very long flight, but I'm finally there. I'm going to get some rest and I'll see you guys in the morning. Day
Jason behind me is starting off the preparation for the shipping container, the conversion into the food truck. So we're starting to weld together some of the frame that we're going to use as our serving hatch. Obviously we could have spent more money and ordered a frame directly from manufacturer, but would have been a lot more expensive. So we like to do things ourselves here at Joseph James. So we've got our in-house welder / sofa repairer putting together the frame from some metal beams. There's plenty more work to do, but today's the preparation day of getting all the frame put together. So it's then just a job of cutting out the container, putting it into place and welding it around. Taking this beautiful little two-seater sofa to the giveaway winner now. We think they're going to be excited, happy. Why wouldn't you be? Free sofa worth £930. It's a nice and easy delivery, slim sofa so it can fit in nice and easily. We'll see you at the property shortly. It's going to be a nice easy delivery, isn't it?
Simple.
Simple. In there and out quickly. Hello. Oh! Bit. Oh, okay, okay. That thing there.
Very important day. The main things on my agenda are obviously check the quality of the products. I'm going to try and negotiate on the price. I'm going to see if we can potentially get some spare parts in case we've had any issues down the line. Inch higher, okay? This. So this is the raw material. And then once it's finished and packaged, we'll package it up like this. So I just finished after the very busy day. We eventually agreed on a price. So we've managed to get a 5% reduction. There was quite a bit of battling going on. 2 hours in, eventually they'd gone to 4. I did threaten that I would leave the deal, but eventually we did agree at 5%. So we are all very happy with that. Successful trip to China. I've had a really good time.
Serving hatch going in here on my right, a door going in there on the left. We've also got a big serving hatch here that needs to be installed, but he's still fabricating that in the warehouse. So the first step is cutting the hole out. We're nearly finished with the cutting of the front hatch. We're about to cut down the last little bit, smash it in, and it should fall politely into the container.
Thanks for watching this week's episode. Please make sure to like and subscribe and comment any questions you've got down below.
Next week, a community project transforms the rear of our building.
We break down a great weekend of sales.
And we complete the food truck conversion ready for opening day. Thanks for watching.
See you next week.
You need a recliner. Blah, blah, blah.
I've gone the wrong way. Stupid vlog.
We had a bit of issues with the door. Oh, no, let me start that again. Hold on. Fucking stupid helmet.
Booyah! One take king. Bah!
The front here. Oh, bloody hell, what do you want? Trying to film me?
Ni hao, 谢谢. Bye bye.